Alrighty, get some music going. For you like. Alrighty, we are live and rocking and rolling on this half rainy Saturday for trade day. You got a few folks in here. No Ashes today because he's on vacation. So Felty, Ray, y'all show up. Just let me know. I'll throw the link up in chat for y'all. Right there. But yeah, if you got any requests or anything, just let me know. Don't have a whole lot of new stuff at the moment. Just packages getting delayed and things like that. So. But yeah, if you're looking for anything, let me know. I got some stuff out here. Got tons of inventory. So yeah, if you're looking for anything, let me know. Hey, AZ Coins, welcome in. Good morning to you, even though it's afternoon for myself. I'm at 1 o'clock Eastern, so we are well into the afternoon at this point. Yeah. If anybody's looking for anything, just let me know. Got a little bit of gold, tons of silver stuff, lots of copper. Yeah, I got paper money, slabs, raw, mostly raw coinage. Slabs are heavy. So if you're looking for anything, let me know. Yeah, we're just kind of hopefully wait for some folks to get in here. We'll see what we can move, if we can move some merch. Hopefully we're able to. Hey, Felty. Links up above if you're wanting to hop on and get cert. Link's ready to go. Oh, you know, I got the wrong banner scrolling. Need to that one. And we can just honestly delete that ticker. Nope, this one. Oh, that one. Never mind, delete. Okay, we good. We good. Hey, Kevin. Welcome in, sir. Just letting some folks roll in, get a few looking for a cheat. Yeah, AZ, you might be in the wrong time frame for that. Just gonna try to get about 10 people or so in here before I start going or anything. Even if you want to send emails, have at it, my man. I might be sending you an email later about some stuff. But yeah, got a few new pieces. Got a ton of old inventory. So if you're looking for anything, you can see Belty, I think he's looking for the dime. He's looking for the dime, I can tell you that. That's new. That is not so new. So what do we got? That's new. It's not. Alrighty. Got a single Libertad. If anybody's interested in some Libertads, I have one. Yeah, no, 16D Weedy is gonna be, I would think, wouldn't be too difficult to find. I mean, can't be that difficult, I wouldn't think. I don't know. 09 SVVD is not like super rare. It's just expensive because I feel like everybody's made it expensive at this point. That's just me. I don't know. Let's see. Can y'all hear the music all right, or is it too low or too loud? Really quiet for me. I don't know. But the commander's killing. I bet. I'm sure that's not a... Yeah. Commanders are not fun. They're hard to get your head around. Actually, I think it's just more difficult to get your wallet to cooperate for that. I do still got some 2026 coinage if anybody's looking for any of that. Yeah, just shopping. I understand. Understand. How do I have more? An even number of those. I thought I somebody made a spot one or something got rearranged here. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, there it is. I had even numbers of those. Yeah. Welcome to the club. Got the 2026. Got some quarters. Got the half dollars. Y'all can't see the half dollars down there. Push that slightly. Throw it in there. Still can't really see them, can you? Nobody's buying bullion right now anyway. Just move that out of the way. Yeah, everybody's looking for anything, let me know. And Kevin is sending some emails in. So we may start with emails today, just depending. I don't have a ton of stuff. I am going to a coin shop Monday, so we'll see what happens. Okay. Bay Bridge. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. I guess we probably get started. Got a few folks in here. Let me grab like the newest stuff, and I'll start with that. I think. Probably could start with what's on the table, but okay. Commanders. I was getting really confused for a minute. Probably get started here in just a minute. They'd probably give Kevin a chance to get some emails in, get some folks in here. It's just really hard to sell with only 5 people in the room. We're up to 7, so that's something. I got the Libertad come in the mail yesterday or the day before. So I got a 2016 Libertad, if anybody's looking for one I am. So got a whole mess of stuff. So if anybody's looking for anything, you just gotta tell me. I'll see what I can find. I know I don't have Ashes as a source for the US stuff today, so I got very limited supplies of the US stuff. Let's see. Alright, well, we got a few people in here. I think I'll probably just go ahead and get into it. I still got like half a roll-ish of loose 2026 half dollars, which I got Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. All that's there. PayPal is also the email. Shipping $7, as I tell you otherwise. Just because it's so darn expensive to ship anything anymore. Just really, really annoying. Well, I mean, it's a key date, so somebody will want it eventually. There's some 2026 half dollars. I got these at $5 a piece. I've got a bunch carded up, and I got a few that aren't. Also got a couple. I got the 2026 P and D Revolutionary War quarters. I got 4 of each of these. These are $2 a piece. So if anybody's looking for either of those, I got you. So got that. Showed the Libertad. Libertad's 115. Got that. Let's go ahead and show some newer stuff. So what did I do? Just had one I was wanting to show. I put that on top. Got a Norfed Bud Gunshot Pew Pew, half-ounce silver. $60 on that. It's just from 2012. I was 11. I got it at $60 on the half-ounce. So got that. It's gonna stay off camera because I don't want community strikes. What, the Norfeds? Norfeds, Libertads, what are we talking about? What's confusing you? Got this one's got an elephant on it, so when hidden shows up. It's really hard to tell. That's an elephant, that's also like what, 200 no Libertads? It's also like a 200-something-year-old piece of copper. $30 on that. I mean, it's a half. I mean, that's a half-inch thick chunk of copper. It's the size of a quarter. So, got that. Got these in yesterday. Got a couple of pretty heavily chop marked 8 reals. This one's an 1811. And you can just make out the 1/8, but for sure that's an 11. And I know they weren't making this style in 1711. It's not a cheap. That one's not a cheap purchase. Neither is this one. This one's a little bit more. It is a 1786 8 real. That's 135. A little bit older type. So those are cool. For all the Canadians, I've got a 1938 Canada dollar. We got some pretty dark toning on it. It's got minor rim ding right there. $75 on it. Only made 90,000 of them. It's got some really good toning on it. Honestly, I like the colors on that one. Got a 1987 Israel half shekel. About the size of a quarter. 85% silver. I got that at 30. That. Feeling a little bit older stuff. I got a 1734 Netherlands Holland. This is a 1 gulden. It's what, 42 years older than our entire country. Almost 300 years old. It's $55. So I'm doing it for a second. Coin with crown. What do you mean coin with crown? Got a couple of these, might be up Keevan's range a little bit more. I got some dragon silver, Japanese 1 yen with some chop marks. Last one had a crown on it. Oh, this one. I mean, yeah, it does have a crown on it. And it's silver too. It's actually a little bit purer than. I mean, it's 92%, which is pretty pure given the time frame. Yeah, pretty decent chop mark on that one. It's got a little bit of corrosion, unfortunately. With that one, this one got some halfway decent toning, a few more chops in it. I like the chop mark stuff. It's just cool. I got that at $100. This one toned up really bad. It's almost got. They both kind of have a little bit of environmental damage, I think. Got a little bit older Mexico, 1895 10 centavos. It is silver, $15 on that. It's like, what does that be? Like, that'd be a barber dime. So, got that. Got British West Indies. This is 1/8 of a dollar. A little bit smaller than a quarter and 89-ish% silver. I mean, it's pretty nice though for 204 years old. So I've seen some cat busts look a lot worse than that. This one's silver. This is sterling. This is like a casino token. 25,000 lira for San Remo casinos. You got that $65. I think that's pretty neat. Then we're going to need a Libertad right there. Put the rest of these over here out of the way. All right, no interest in any of that just yet. He's back in here. I don't know what y'all looking for. I get itty bitty tiny gold. This is 0.05 ounces of gold. Get that at $280. And it's 50% gold, but still, it's like a 20th of an ounce. Oof. Hate that for you, dude. Sometimes that's just how you gotta play the game, unfortunately. Alright, well, looks like we're not getting any movement on my stuff. Oh, Ray wants the 10 cent. You got it. You got it. Alright, well, my stuff isn't getting a whole lot of action besides Ray's one bin. Which actually, Ray, if you want up here, there's a link for Ray and Felty if they're interested. We'll do Kevin's email real quick. Okay. All right, well, Kevin's got a few emails here. We're going to start at the bottom. I'll post all his information right now. There is Kevin's info. All right, first up, he's got a roll of 40% half dollars, 65, 67, 60, and 69s. Melt is just over $11 a piece, or you get the whole roll for $2.20 and a W quarter plus shipping. So, got some 40% half dollars. I think everybody knows what a 40%er looks like. But you do get a 2019 Wilderness W quarter. So, that's worth the shipping right there. He's got a few knives for sale. These are fixed blade minimalist knives with sheaths, 3-inch blade, 5-inch handle. $15. I'm going to assume $15 a piece, $6 shipping. So, you could shave for that one. So, kind of neat. I mean, that's basically a straight razor right there. Let's see. He's got a sword. This is an 8-inch sword with stand, full tang blade, metal handle, $15 a piece. 5 of these are available. There's your stand. There's a sword on the stand. So, yep, $15 each. Yep. There's your reference for how large. It's basically a letter opener. Your favorite piece of his? Well, we'll find out. Here's another sword. This is a 17.5-inch Han Dynasty short sword replica. This is not an original. Stainless blade and handle. Metal scabbard. This is $45 shipped. That's kind of neat. Here's pictures, some shots of the blade. So, pretty ornate. Handle is your scaling. Hey, Pacific Corn Hunter, welcome in. We got an EC raid coming in here. But there's your reference on like how, it's in his hand. It's not a small sword, but again, it's letter opener sized. He's got a Kumbaba pendant. Kumbaba fossil pendant in 3/9 fine silver. Is 3.74 grams total, 55 grams shipped to your door. And it is in a silver bezel. Hey, Billy. Hey, EC. Welcome in, everybody. We're just going through some of Kevin's emails at the moment. This is $55 shipped for a Kumbaba fossil independent. That. This is a Larimar pendant. This is $65 shipped. I assume, yeah, it's 3/9 fine silver pendant. So this is shiny blue rock. Hey, OZ Art. I guess Oz Art. But yeah, Kevin, fancy Kevin does a lot with the pretty rocks. Here's the creepy face tourmaline pendant. This is $55 shipped. You do get a little COA with it. There's your creepy sun face pendant. Yeah, Felty, I'm glad that's your favorite piece. I'm so glad you love it. That thing creeps me out. So we got a Crystal Cola pendant in 3/9 fine silver. This is 8.3 grams and is $50 shipped to your door. See, what I would call this is pretty green rock. So let's see. And then he's got some shark tooth pendant. He's got 2 of these available. These are $50 a piece shipped. So these are cool. I think that's a pretty neat little pendant. So pretty cool pieces. I don't know how far behind that is. All right. So it looks like that's all of Kevin's emails for the moment. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna say the ones for the face one creeps me out no end. Yeah, the face one no, thank you. Anybody got, like I said, anybody got anything they're looking for today? No, let's do. I got a little bit of paper money. It's just me up here, so you get to listen to my voice for an hour. Here's a 50 pesos from 1943 Philippines. Emergency issue. Can't say that word on the air. Emergency board. That's $40 on that one. I had 100 pesos last week that somebody got. These, I don't know much about these. I got a set of 2 of these. These things are, I mean, they're huge. These are Logx dollars. And basically, these are like training money from sometime maybe in the 60s. Basically, teaching soldiers about NPC. You know how to do this. Alrighty, Felty. But I got a red one and I've got a blue one. I don't know. I thought these were kind of neat. But they would basically use these to like show you train soldiers in using military payment certificates, which is kind of cool. I mean, they're huge. Like this is like small size, normal bill in comparison. I mean, they're gigantic. I've got those. Let's see. I got a bunch of just various world paper money. I got a bunch of foreign coinage. I got some U.S. stuff, not a ton. I got a bunch of $half that are all over the place in price. If anybody's looking for any of that, yeah. Anybody got anything they're looking for in particular? I've got some a little bit better 1 ounce silver stuff. Let's see. Grab that. We'll grab that. All those. No, not you. No. That. No. That one. Let's see. Got a Swiss of America 1 ounce. Got that at $100. They don't make these anymore, obviously. Got that at $100 for that one. I got a Monarch Metals Egyptian relic, 1 ounce. Pretty cool piece. Got that at 90. I need spot to go back up to like at least 80. I got a couple of these A-Mark 1 ouncers. A couple of these, I do them at $100 a piece. If anybody's interested in that, I'll knock $20 off that right off the bat. This is kind of neat. This is a State of Jefferson, 25 Jefferson dollars. It is sterling, about the size of a $half. 40. If anybody's interested in that piece, we've got a 2001 ASE that's been enameled, colorized. Got that at $90. Kind of neat to have colorized eagles. They're different. First in Flight. This is a sterling silver medal. I want to say it's marked on the sides or something. Yeah, I don't know if it'll show up. You can see sterling right there. So it's 95. Tells you a little bit about it. $75. These are right around an ounce. Never color on the coins. Yeah. Hey, a little bit of acetone will take that off like that. I do have a Libertad. Anybody is interested? I got it's a 2016 Libertad. Got some interesting color on it. I got that at $115. Seems about where Libertads are sitting at the moment. Let's see. This box. Let's see. What do we got? Let's see. I know I had. I'm going to call slightly lower end $half. I just don't know how far back in the box I put them. But I got a bunch of $half at $25 a piece, which I'm pretty sure is under melt at this point. We're right at it, one or the other. It's fine. It's fine. Everybody has their opinions. Everyone is entitled to their opinions. Your opinions are your opinions. My opinions are my opinions. Everybody walks away happy. Just as long as everybody knows opinions are like butts, everybody's got one. You're entitled to yours. I'm entitled to mine. So, there you go. There's my opinion on that. So I thought I had a few more at $25. Hey, Moosocks. Oh, welcome in. I got some Benjis these are $25 a piece. I'm just interested in some of these. There's a 1958. These are they're not the nicest ones, but they're they're circulated, but not too bad. $25. Literally, they're all $25. There's 57D. There's 59 Denver. That and a 1960 Denver. That and a 1950. That's also a Denver. Man, all these are Denvers. I know I have. There's like one Philly. Wow. There's a 49 Denver. I know I had more that were like $25. I got a bunch at like 30 to 35. And there's a 63. Well, like I said, every single one of those is $25. If you want some better ones, I definitely have some a little bit better ones. Obviously, price goes up the nicer the coin. So keep that in mind. Let's see. So if you're all looking for anything, let me know. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I need to get some more Condor tokens to torture Moosocks with. Ready? Let's run through some paper money because somehow it's been doing better than my coins lately for some reason. They got a Bulgaria 10 lever. That's from 1951. Got that. We're going to put the Libertad out here. Let's see, we got a Mexico 20 pesos from 1973. Kind of a neat design. Moosocks, you're fine. I don't think I have anything I can torture you with at the moment. I've got a couple I don't know why two different prices are on those. Got a couple of these 1960, 1961 Columbia 100 pesos. Got two of those. One's at 8, one's at 10. Don't ask me how that happened. There's a 1980 Ecuador 100 Sucres. Why did I press that high? I do not know. Got that. So, Oz Art, the way to normally do it is normally there's more than just me up here. But we'll have people on panel, which is what I'm doing. We'll have some people that sent emails in, which I think I was doing when you came in. And we sell coins, currency. Kevin does a lot of jewelry. Has some other odds and ends stuff too. You'll deal with, like me, I'm selling stuff, so like all my information is down here. Kevin has his own payment information, things he takes, things he doesn't, what he charges for stuff. And it's just we're selling stuff, trading around, trading things around. Yeah. So I got paper money, I got silver, I've got copper, mostly world coinage. I don't do a lot of US stuff. So, and it's just kind of show off what you got. If somebody's interested in it, they will bin, which is buy it now, or you can make offers. Only thing I say on my stuff is make a reasonable offer. Like if I have something at say $50, don't offer me 20. Like if you want, something's at $50 and you want to offer like 45, okay, now we can work. I can work with that, but like don't, try to take over half off. That's my rule. Is kind of like make a reasonable offer. Don't try to lowball anybody on anything. Most of my stuff, I've got everything priced for the most part, so you can see it pretty quick, pretty easy. What's the tiny thing in the slab? Moosock set is a gold Fanam from India, somewhere between 1638 and 1812. NGC graded that as AU 58 or 55. Sorry, 55. I don't know how you grade a little piece of gold like that, but they did. I've had other people up here. It's just they're not today. Some days there's multiple, sometimes it's just me. So I just mean one other person. Yes, EC. They are. I don't know why they're. That's just the way the light's hitting them, I guess. Or what's making it red? What in the world is making it red? I don't know why it's coming across copy, but yeah, they are the 2026 clads. Yeah, you sneeze and they're gone. Yeah, they're $5 a piece. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6 that are flipped up. I think I've got like another 9 or 10 that I just haven't put in 2x2s. So here's a Brazil 5 pesos, or however you say that word. It's 5 somethings. Got a couple of those. That one's a little bit nicer. Let's see. This one's Ecuador. 50 sucres. It's really hard to just not say everything's a peso when it's Latin America. Because a lot of things I feel like they probably used pesos at one point. There's a 5 sucres, a little bit newer. I try to be pretty fair on stuff, which makes it really hard to buy occasionally because like I buy a little bit cheaper, but I sell a little bit cheaper. So it's one of those catch-22 scenarios. There's a Brazil 10 somethings. All these are actually some larger notes. There's this one is Belgium 20 francs. Got that at $20. I don't know if you could still exchange this. I got a Swiss 10 franc. I think that I'm pretty sure you can still exchange. There's a 2 million mark from Germany in the 20s. When inflation's so high, like you're having to do this, and this still wouldn't buy a loaf of bread. Like you would have a wheelbarrow of those to buy a loaf of bread. There's a Honduras 5 somethings. That's got some pretty cool artwork on it, in my opinion. I had to grab something to drink. I got a lot of Greece paper money somehow. I'm not entirely sure how I wound up with so much Greece. But I got a bunch of it. Flip that around so it goes back in the box the right way. Oop. Here's I make you a millionaire for like $15. There you go. 1 million mark from Germany. If I had some Zimbabwe stuff, I could make you a billionaire or a trillionaire for under a couple $100. There's a 10 million mark. Why is the 10 more? I don't know why. My pricing makes no sense to me. I'm going to be honest with you. There's a 5 million. I have no idea how I came up with these prices. Sometimes I question my own pricing. I'm going to be honest. So I've got that. I've got some graded paper money. I've got some gold backs. I've got some essentially graded gold backs. It's not technically a gold back, but it is graded. I got some itty bitty little gold. This is 0.2 grams. Not even a half gram. It's like 0.2. And I've got that at $55. Were those German notes? Yeah, Pacific Corner, those were. I've got those. I've got a bunch of various Knockgeld as well. Got a bunch more coming in too. Let's rearrange things a little bit. I do got a bunch of gold backs if anybody's interested in them. Actually, I got a bunch. I mean, I have the 5s, 2s, 1s, and halves from pretty much all the recent stuff and some older ones. So like when I say I got gold back, I got gold backs. These are probably, if you didn't see yesterday's video, I launched a website. So these will probably go on the website at some point. I just gotta get pictures and quantities and etc. and figure stuff out. Let's see, what do we got? What else we got? Foot around in here. If y'all are looking for anything, you just gotta let me know. Oh yeah, definitely share us out. I got some of these. These are essentially like a 5 gold back. Except these are actually issued by a country. These are issued by the Cook Islands. I got 4 different ones of these. All that scuffing is the older. But they graded them all 70s. As you can tell. PMG. They're 200th of an ounce of gold. So that is equivalent to one of these. Because this is a 200th. And I do have these at 55, but these are raw, and these are graded. So, you know, there's that. So yeah, if you want some like fractional-esque gold, I've got some of that. Let's see, what else we got floating around in here? This is like 1930s German. It's a glass pendant. So pretty cool. It's opaque and it's kind of neat. It's got Beethoven on it. I got that at $25. I just thought that was kind of cool. Let's see. Got a couple British medals. Got a couple of 1 ounce firefighter theme stuff. These are $85 a piece. 2 of these. This is the Motherlode Mint, and that's $85. And this one is the Madison Mint. This is Adriatic number 31. 1 ounce Madison Mint. Both of those are $85 a piece. I got a couple of these El Cazador. These are half reals. Pretty cool. $30 a piece on those. I got them marked at 35. I will do 30 a piece on those. Just trying to get some stuff out the door. We're getting to the end of the month. I'm ready to move some merch. Also makes it a lot easier to buy more stuff when y'all buy stuff from me. This one is from India. This is a FAO. 20 rupees. It's 50% silver. Which is crazy with a coin this big. $50 on that. Got that one. So I think I've got a 10. It's a 5 or a 10. I think from those. Actually, I had oh, okay. I had another India. This is from Bataan. This is 15 Nogotrums. I'm not saying that right. $45 on that. Also 50% silver. A little bit smaller coin. So, got that at 45. Let's see. I can set that back over there for the moment. But yeah, what y'all looking for? I got gold, silver, copper, coinage. I got some bars. I got some weird stuff. I can definitely tell you that. This one, here's a 1940 China Chow. AU 55, $50. On that, kind of a neat design on there. Oop, did I throw it? It's fine. It's fine. Nothing broke. I got one of these raw as well somewhere. Douglas MacArthur, 50 centavos from the Philippines, 1947. This one's graded MS64. Hey, gringo. Welcome in. $70 on that one. No, it looks a little mushy on camera. It's not that bad in person. I feel like all these kind of came out as a little mushy looking. Technically, this is classic meme. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out why those look coppery. If I move that up, what is making that like? Okay, it's reflecting something over here. We do that. Okay, there's red on the mat is reflecting and making it look coppery. Interessante. Different. Let's see. Yeah, everybody looking for anything? Got a whole mess of stuff. I don't have Ashes or Felty up here at the moment, so it is just me. I'm probably going to try to go for about an hour, which isn't much longer, especially if I'm not getting too many sales. I got a set of these. These are the Glendale Coin Club medals. These are made by Dan Carr. This one's the 1 ounce copper. Got that at 20, and I've got the silver version. This is an ounce of silver. That's 100. If you want the set, I will do the set at 110. I'll knock $10 off. You basically get this copper round for $10. So 110 for the set. Yeah, it is. It's just really hard to make the spreadsheet when I don't know what I'm going to show. So I normally do like, hey, here's the new stuff that came in videos, but stuff changes, bounces around, things like that. So I'm working on some stuff still. I'm trying to get stuff figured out. But if you're looking for anything, just let me know. I'll see what I can find. 1986. Technically, it's a Panda. Car medal. Yeah, car medals are cool. China 5-1, 1986 is 90% silver. $90 on that. I got some other Dan Carr stuff. He did like his version of the presidential dollars. I've got a set 4. Yeah, it's just a thought. I've done it before. It's just really hard to make a spreadsheet every week. But I try. Move all that around. Oops. I can't hold on to nothing today. I got butterfingers. Hold the dust off. Flip. Let's see. Move down. All that goes back in the box. I've got these. I got these at $25 a piece. I can make you a deal if you want all of them. Don't have any rattlers. That is Ash's territory. But this is his version of the presidential dollars for 2007. And you can tell he signed them for ICG. So you got Washington, James Madison. I guess these are like brass. There's John Adams and Thomas Jefferson. These are they're medals. And this is set number 908. I think they're all same number. Yep, this is set 908. I'm gonna assume it's probably out of 1,000. Yeah. I'm assuming it's probably out of 1,000. It doesn't say, but I got a set of 4 of those in 2007. Essentially, it's the presidential dollars. Again, like there's Dan Carr's designs for those. I thought they were neat. Let's see. Well, that's back out here. I got some Panama Balboas if anybody is needing those. If you want some of those. Got a 1 ounce under melt. Where is my camera? Here's the camera. So this is Slovenia. This is a 1 ounce silver medal. 2007 Slovenia. I do have that at $70. We're $5 a melt. What's in the red case? This one is an Israeli 2 shekel. What year is this one? This one is 1988. All that scuffing is to plastic. Don't worry. It's 85% silver. Got that at $90. And I've also got this one is also $90. This one is from 86. So they did, I think it was like Hanukkah lamp series. So 2 different years on those. They're both 85% silver. I think they're neat. I had a bunch of them at one point. I mean, I had a stack that tall of them, just 1s and 2s. I got a bunch of Israeli silver. Don't ask me why. I just do. So let me put that back over here. Let's see. It's all U.S. stuff. We got 1773 Spanish Real. $30 on that one. Can't sell y'all stuff if I don't know what you want. I'm kind of working with what I got at the moment. That's New Zealand. What do we got? What we got put around in the boxes? I have not shown in a while. Condor tokens, but I know I've shown those recently. 1966 Ireland 10 shilling. There's only like a quarter mil of these left or whatever. A bunch of these got melted down. $65 on that one. Gotta move boxes back around. I got a bunch of Canadian silver. Anybody's interested in that stuff. I've got 1 large cent. Let's see if I can find what I did with it. I've got a bunch of wheat cents. Now I've got 1 large cent. Let's see. No, there we go. We got 1 1851. Got that at 25. I think he's pretty accurate on that. Price wise, I try to. I may be off entirely. I don't know. 1851. Large cent. These good US section. Wait, this is it. Oh, I ran out of room. That's why that's room there. I figure out why I got stuff that's US in the not US section. I ran out of room in the US box. The US box is also the Bitcoin box. Want to check your 77? Alrighty. Well, looking at US stuff. Here's I got some commem dollars. There's 93 Jefferson, $1 commemorative, $65 on that. I want to say it's pretty much melt on that. Let's see, got a 1922 peace dollar, and let's see what is melt on a peace dollar right now. Let's just see. Peace dollar. Oh, okay. Well, I'll do that at 60. Melt's 58. I'll do the peace dollar at 60. This one I cannot do that on, but yeah, 58.43. Yeah, this one's kind of neat. This one got a pretty cool counter stamp on it. I was like, for some reason I shouldn't have camera, but this is a HF. How do you say that? Lymphal. 425.52. Stamped that, engraved that into 1924 piece dollar. And I'll do that at 100 if anybody's interested in kind of a neat engraved counter stamped piece dollar. This is technically US/world coin. It's from Iceland. We did a commemorative set with them from 2000. I've got the US dollar to match it. That's $80 on that one because it's much harder to find than the dollar. This is the dollar. This is like a Leif Erikson commemorative set. $65 on that one. Weird how the world coin is actually more than the US one in that version. Let's see. Again, I got a couple other dollars. There's a 1995. I think this is Marine Corps. Got it at 75. Paid a little bit more on that one. I think this one's a little bit more as well. This is the U.S. Marshals. Oh, that one's 60. I like that design. Honestly, I need to do a sticker or something like that. I like that U.S. Marshal. $60 on that one. This is kind of neat. This is 1977 Lincoln Cent. It's got the strip of webbing still with it. From, if I remember correctly, the way this got told to me is they had a mint bag, and this fell out of the mint bag. It's the same coin from that bag, but I mean, obviously you can't tell the webbing from exactly to the coin. They didn't exactly serialize stuff in that scenario. I think that's pretty cool, though. I paid $25 for it years ago. So I might throw that up somewhere at some point. Let's see. Anybody interested in a British trade dollar? Or not British, this is a French trade dollar. It's French Indochina Piastre. $75 on that one. This is basically a Morgan. It's 90% silver. It's 1908. Pretty cool piece. Let's see. What else we got floating around in here? Get about another 5 minutes and we'll see what happens in those 5 minutes. That will determine how long the stream goes. Where's my space theme people? You got Marshall Islands, $50. I do that at 100. I know that's over melt significantly, but I paid pretty much 100 for it because that was about spot. I paid about this when the spot was $100. Not my brightest move, but I had to do what I had to do to keep inventory flowing. So let's see. This is from Nepal. 50 paisa is basically about the same weight. Is the same purity as a Canadian half dollar Canadian coin, just 80%. It is silver, pretty sure, and it's $20. Let's see. Alright, well, looks like we kind of dropped off an activity. I mean, unless anybody's got something they're specifically looking for or wanting to see or anything like that, probably going to go ahead and just call it for the day. Not really moving anything. Didn't really move anything for Kevin. Sorry, Kevin. Feels like my trade days don't ever net you anything. But yeah, I'm trying. I mean, some weeks are better than others. But I guess that's it for today, everybody. See y'all. I know the flea market's tomorrow. Ashes doesn't have flea market, so it might be Wednesday. So yeah, art requires patience. You gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, I'll see y'all. I guess next time I'm streaming or somebody else is streaming, I'm on there. Y'all have a good Saturday and have a good weekend.